Welcome back to the channel, guys, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a hat rack, coat rack, whatever you want, and it only costs $25 for everything, and you could just fill your space, hang your stuff up, get organized, and have a really cool look to it, and know that it's probably cheaper than most coat racks that you can buy. So go ahead and stay tuned, we're going to get into it. Alright, so what I did, I went and picked up a 8-foot board. I need 63 inches out of this board because that's what I measured out to be. I went ahead and got one that was all bent out of shape because I do want to have that kind of rustic look to it. So we got that. That was $8. Went and got some smoke gray stain just because it's going to match everything that's in the house. You can choose whatever stain you want. That's what I went with, those $6, and got these coat rack, which are $2 a piece, and I got 4 of those. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna measure this out because I want to keep all of this in it. So I'm gonna figure out the best way to keep all the bad parts of the wood in it. I'm gonna measure out 63 inches, cut that down to what we need it to be, and then we're gonna go ahead and show you the next step, which is gonna be sanding it down. Alright, so now we have it all cut down to what it needs to be. So we got the roughest parts in the middle, and then a little bit on the side that's good, and a little bit on that side that's good, so they somewhat match. So the next thing we're going to do is going to take the orbital sander and just give it a nice light sanding, not too hard, just a nice light sanding. Maybe get rid of some of this stuff, some of the letters, and then after that we're going to go ahead and stain this thing. Alright, so all I really did is just knock down these corners so that way if somebody were to run into them, I'm not going to cut their head open on it. Slightly sanded this here just to get rid of all of the lettering and all that stuff, because the stain I'm using is not going to be very dark whatsoever. You're going to see all of it. Cleaned up the edges here, and then just left all this the way it is, all the little imperfections, left all that stuff, so that way it's going to give a nice natural look, and that's what I'm going for. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this stain here, we're going to dip a rag into that, stain the whole thing, and then we'll get back to it after that. Alright, so stain's on, dried, went ahead and put some polyurethane on it. Last step of any project, you're going to want to put something on it to protect the finish, so that way it won't get hurt. Also, that polyurethane is going to bring out the color in this natural wood right here. It's going to make that a lot darker, and it's really going to contrast really well with the gray here. So we're going to let this dry. Once this dries, we're going to show you how to put your hooks in it and where to put them, and we'll do that once this is all dry and good to go. Alright, now everything is polyed, so the wood's all protected. So now I got all the hooks lined up where I want them, so that way it's got even spacing in between all the hooks and on the edge. The way I found this was there's 4 hooks, so what I did is I did 63 inches divided by 5, and that gave me 12.6. So then go ahead and fraction that out, and then you'll figure out the exact measurement to put each one so you have the exact same. So now the only thing left to do here is just to get it where I want it, because I do want them down lower so they hang down, so that way it's not covered up top so I can see that. So we're just going to lower it down, make sure they're all even, screw them in, and then we're going to take this into the house and we're going to get to hanging it. Alright, so we got it in the house. I just made a few marks. Right here says 2 inches off the wall because I want a 2-inch gap here and a 2-inch gap down there. Went ahead, found my studs right there and there, and then what I did was I measured off the wall to where the stud was, so that way I could take 2 inches off of that and then run a screw here, and then measured from that stud to that stud and then ran that screw there. So that way all I have to do is line it up to the line on the wall, and then once I line it up there, all I have to do is put a level on top of it, get it nice and level, and then screw straight into it, and it's already going to land on the studs. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. Not gonna film it because it's hard to hang on to the camera while I'm trying to do all this at the same time, but you know how I'm gonna do this, and this is an easy way for you to be able to do it by yourself the way I'm doing it. Alright, so we got this all hooked up now. All I did, lean it up, lined it up with the mark on the side, went ahead and screwed the holes in, or the screws in, because we already knew where those were because we measured it out, so we put them in where they're supposed to go. So it makes it really easy for one person to do the job. All you have to do is then just put it up, line it up, screw in one, have the level on top of it, make sure it's nice and level, just hit the other one, screw that in, and now this is what you have. You have a finished product, and it's very easy, very cheap to do. You can put as many hooks on it as you want. I'm actually made it with just 4 hooks because I plan to just put the hats on it. I got another hat to go over there where the coat is. But you guys can do it. You guys can get more hooks, make it more the way you guys want it, but that's just the way that I'm making it. So if you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, drop some comments down below, some other things that maybe you think you'd like for me to make or talk about or anything like that, and I'll get to it. But until next time, I'll see you guys later.